Some letters are never meant to be opened too late. This is the story of Ollie, a man who learned the true meaning of love after it was already gone. For Ollie, life was a race. Every second was about work, success, and deadlines. His phone would buzz with calls from his grandmother, but he'd always tell himself, "I'll call her later. I've got a meeting." He didn't notice that someone far away was waiting for just one of those calls. Far from the city's noise, his grandmother, Fatima, would sit by her window holding her phone. A gentle smile on her wrinkled face. "Maybe today he'll call," she'd whisper, looking at a faded photo of a young Ollie in his school uniform. "He used to tell me everything." Every evening, she sat by that same window watching the sunset, whispering prayers for her grandson's success. One evening, she picked up her old ink pen and began to write. "My dear Ollie," she wrote, her voice soft as she read the words aloud. "I may not understand your busy life, but I pray for you every day. Don't let the world make you forget who you are or where you came from. When life gets loud, remember the silence of home." She folded the letter carefully, a knowing smile on her face, and placed it inside a small wooden box labeled for Ollie. A week later, Ollie's phone rang. It was an unknown number. He answered, and in an instant, his world shattered. The news was brief, brutal. His grandmother was gone. At the funeral, Ollie stood beside her empty bed, tears streaming down his face. He touched the cold sheets where she once lay. "I'm so sorry," he whispered, his voice choked with emotion. "I should have called. Regret is the heaviest letter we carry, the one written too late." Just then, his mother entered the room, holding the small wooden box. "She told me to give you this when she was gone," she said, her voice heavy with grief. Ollie's hands trembled as he opened the box. Inside, he found the letter and the old photo of him as a child, smiling brightly. He walked out to the porch, to the very spot where his grandmother used to sit, and began to read. His voice shook as he spoke her words aloud. "My dear grandson, if you're reading this, it means I'm no longer there to pick up your calls that never came. But I want you to know, I was always proud of you. Life isn't about money or success. It's about people. Promise me you'll never let work make you forget to love." Ollie clutched the letter to his chest, the paper stained with his tears. He looked out at the sunset, the same view she had watched every evening, and made a silent vow. "I promise, Grandma," he whispered to the fading light, "I won't forget again." A year passed. The old house was no longer empty. Ollie visited often, not as a guest, but as a part of the home. He was seen talking with the neighbors, helping children with their homework, and sharing stories on the porch. Grandma's photo now sat proudly on a shelf, her smile watching over him. Sometimes, love teaches us its deepest lessons through silence. And sometimes, one letter is enough to change a life forever. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please share it and subscribe for more content that matters. Remember to cherish the people in your life.